What's going on, Fragrance family? You in the Fragrance Lounge. I'm Wood, and you know what we're here for. We're going to talk today all things fragrance. Hey, before we get started, you know I don't like to hold you guys too long. I like to jump right into it. I want to continue to thank you all. I want to say thank you and ask you to continue hitting that like button, uh, notifications, comments, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, follow your boy on Instagram, TikTok, because what we talk about and what we do here is fragrances and, fashion a little bit. I ain't jumped into that a whole lot. Skincare, beauty, all that stuff, everything. So, but today we talking fragrances. I want to dig in my bag of tricks. I know, a lot of the videos that we do are first impressions, something out that's new or whatever. And I wanted to go back. These are two fragrances that I've had for a long time. They were more of my first starting out purchases and everything when I was getting into designer and these fragrances. And we're going to talk about two fragrances from the house of Tom Ford. Tom Ford, as you know, is a designer, makes a lot of things. But fragrances is something that they do make. And I know some people, they either like Tom Ford, love Tom Ford, or they don't. Tom Ford isn't so much of a hit or miss for me. Most of the fragrances that I have, I like. There's a couple that I love, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And it's two that are just, I love these fragrances. I wear them often. It is Tobacco Vanille and Oud Wood. These are of the Tom Fords that I have, and I have a few. These are the two that I wear more than any other. All right, Tobacco Vanille, I'm going to talk about that one first because it was the first Tom Ford fragrance I ever bought. I love this fragrance. Fellas, this is a man's fragrance. Oud Wood is billed as unisex, but Tom Ford is a man's fragrance, and it is a man's fragrance. I've always been very impressed with the tobacco and the vanilla mix of this. It's just well done. I've always liked it. Now, I would give the performance of most of Tom Ford's fragrances, if I had to put it on a scale of 1 to 10, how they perform, I would probably give this 7.5. It is one of the more stronger performers in Tom Ford's, in my opinion, of the ones I have, and I have about 7, 8 Tom Fords. And, it smells good. I don't wear it as much as I used to. I have a lot of other stuff, but I used to wear this very heavy. And when I did, I got a lot of compliments on it. This was a fragrance I wore a lot on dates. This is a fragrance I wore a lot on, nice events. This I don't feel like is an everyday fragrance. This is a fragrance that for me was something that I, wanted to make a statement. And I just love the way it smells, Definitely the tobacco. I'm a cigar smoker, so that tobacco hits home for me. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna read the notes and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the top notes are tobacco leaf, spicy notes. The middle notes are vanilla, Keiko. Hey, listen, I'll mess that up. So anybody, if you know what it is, you might want to comment. Tonka bean, it's still in the middle notes. Another tobacco, blossom, dried fruits, and woody notes. So obviously, you already know the tobacco is strong in this, and it is. If you don't like a tobacco smelling fragrance, then it wouldn't be for you. If you do, this is a fragrance you gotta have, fellas. It's just pure and simple. And with the vanilla, with the tonka bean, with the dried fruits and the woody notes and everything, it just complements it. And it just smells good. I mean, bottom line, it is a great smelling fragrance. Like I said, it definitely was and is a compliment getter. I mean, I can still, even though I sprayed it, I smell it. And it smells good. I just love this fragrance. Actually, I'm sitting here, and it is a fragrance I probably would wear more in the fall and winter, and maybe early spring, right? Because it could be a little heavy. I'm not sure that I would blast this during the summer time when it's hot, but definitely fall and winter. Tobacco vanilla is heavy in the rotation. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna talk about oud wood. Now, oud wood is just a grown-up fragrance. You know, oud wood is just that type of fragrance where um, it's oud, and if you like oud, I believe this is a fragrance that you'll love. Now, this is a male and female. It's billed as unisex. Uh, I think it lends a little more masculine, in my personal opinion. But hey, again, you like what you like, right? Yeah, this is just a very, I think, grown up, sexy fragrance. I think, fellas, you wear this. It's definitely a date night fragrance. When you look at a lot of the other reviews of this fragrance, this fragrance is highly received by women, well received by women. They like it. And with Tom Ford, Tom Ford is in that price range where, you're not spending $400, $500 for a bottle. Probably more in the $250, $300 range, which for some is still high. And I get it. But I think this is a great fragrance. I'm going to tell you the notes that are in this fragrance. So the top notes, you got arga wood, which is the oud, Brazilian rosewood, you got cardamom, sandalwood, Chichawan pepper, another vanilla, vetiver, tonka bean, and amber. Now, the thing that is as you can see with both of these fragrances is both of them have wood and vanilla notes in them. So there's that similarity. But with this, the oud is very strong in this. So they don't smell the same in any way. There's not a similarity. But there is a sweetness to this. There is a woodiness to this as well. It's called oud wood, but the oud is strong. So this right here is just, the tobacco vanille is sweet, manly tobacco. This is oud, wood. You got wood in here too, but you got wood, just grown up, and it's just, this is another well done fragrance as well. Now, the oud wood to me for projection, if I give tobacco vanilla a 7.5, I'm probably going to give the oud wood probably a 6.5. It is not as strong as projection as tobacco vanilla. Both of them, I think they perform pretty good. You're gonna get several hours out of both. Now, I'm not even gonna pull your leg. You're not gonna get. You might get a little longer performance out of tobacco vanilla than oud wood. And oud wood for me is a fragrance where a person has to get a little more closer to me to smell it. So like I said with the projection, the tobacco vanilla you're gonna smell that, person coming up. So, it just depends on which you want, what you're trying to do that day. But when it comes to Tom Ford, these two fragrances are well done. I highly recommend them. If you don't have them, add these to your stash. All right, listen, that's all I got. Let me know what you think. If you have tobacco vanilla, if you have oud wood, let me know. Tell me what your thoughts are on them. If you get them, let me know. Tell me if you like it, don't like it, try it out. Hey, listen, y'all, ain't it gonna hold you. That's all we got. Till the next time, stay in there. Keep smelling good, looking good. Wood, we out. Peace.